Episode 28 of 1001 Stories of Relationship. The Peace Weaver. Aruno returned home from work exhausted and emotionally drained, only to find her husband Ken speaking with her mother-in-law, Mrs. Maggie. The sight immediately unsettled her, as Mrs. Maggie had rarely been welcomed in their home due to ongoing tension between them. Over time, Aruno and Mrs. Maggie's relationship had become defined by conflict, misunderstanding, and emotional distance, with Ken often caught in the middle and struggling to maintain balance between both women. Aruno and Mrs. Maggie carried unresolved resentment from past encounters that had escalated into painful arguments and deep mistrust. Aruno often felt undermined in her marriage when Ken allowed his mother to remain influential in their home, while Mrs. Maggie viewed Aruno as overly hostile and unwilling to compromise. Ken repeatedly avoided taking sides, choosing silence over confrontation, which only intensified Aruno's frustration. When Ken suggested that Mrs. Maggie had come with intentions of reconciliation, Aruno rejected the idea, accusing him of defending his mother at her expense. The situation escalated emotionally as Aruno retreated into anger, and Ken pleaded for forgiveness and peace within the family. Although Aruno initially resisted any form of reconciliation, her anger gradually gave way to silence and reflection. Later, she made an unexpected decision to join Ken and Mrs. Maggie in the living room, sitting close enough to share the same space for the first time in a long while. This act disrupted the established emotional distance between them. Ken carefully guided the moment, encouraging both women to set aside the past and begin again without reopening old wounds. Aruno and Mrs. Maggie eventually agreed to start afresh, choosing to let go of their previous grievances. The tension in the room slowly dissolved, replaced by cautious conversation and eventual laughter over a simple meal arranged by Ken. The following morning, Aruno learned that Ken had orchestrated the meeting to bring them together deliberately. Instead of resentment, this realization softened her perspective, and she and Mrs. Maggie shared a genuine embrace. The household found a fragile but meaningful peace, built not on perfection, but on a mutual decision to move forward. Enjoy the full episode of The Peace Weaver at 1001 Stories of Relationship.wordpress.com.